Labor Day, sadly, has only become more of a marker for the end of summer without much acknowledgement of the black Pullman porters who helped start it. Without the black Pullman strike, there would have been no Labor Day. Black Pullman porters worked on trains doing various servitude jobs such as shining shoes, cleaning up after passengers, doing laundry, and making beds for white patrons. Despite their hard work and dedication to their jobs, they were underpaid, overworked, and endured constant racism. In 1893, the Pullman Company, a creator of railroad cars, cut the already low wages of its black workers, who were already paid less. When the workers tried to present their grievances about it and 16-hour workdays, they were all fired. Shortly after, 3,000 railroad workers staged an unauthorized walkout to protest work conditions and pay. This severely disrupted rail traffic and service. The government's response to the unrest was a national holiday, Labor Day, as a conciliatory gesture and improved pay. While black Pullman porters performed service to others, they would eventually help fuel the Great Migration and the black middle class. Because they were in an environment where they were to serve but not speak, they learned a lot from white supremacists. By viewing the lives of wealthier whites up close, Pullman porters were able to clearly see the differences between these lives and their own. Armed with this knowledge, many porters learned how to buy land, build homes, and save up money to send their children to college, and more. Many of our notable black American freedmen had their education paid for by them. Pullman porters, everyone.
Okay, so whenever I see something like this, I take what comes to my mind. All right. When Black Lives Matter came out, me and a friend was having a discussion, and I told him that was the stupidest movement we've had in this lifetime. And he said, "Man, why are you saying that?" I said, "Because blacks can't control their hooligans. That's why they have the breaking of the windows and the rioting and stuff. All right, it's the hooligans that do that. First, the cops. People say it's the cops, but it's the hooligans who can't wait to loot. Okay, then they can't say that white people can't join it. That makes them just as racist as what they're complaining about. So when they let the white people come in, they don't know which one they're getting. Now there's a lot of good white people out there who mean well, but all you need is 2 or 3 that mean to come in there and make it look bad. And they can go in there and break windows and do all that stuff. That's why I told them that Black Lives Matter was futile from the beginning. I told him, I said, what we should do is stop spending money in this country. And he said, man, black people ain't gonna do that. I said, that's the problem. Black people will not do that. But the problem is that is the most effective thing we can do. But the problem with us is that we've gotten used to too many conveniences that we don't want to not have in our lives. Now I'm going to take it back to them, the Pullman porters. Look at what they were enduring to go on strike. Look what they were enduring. And they were in a time where they were the 3/5 of a man. All right. And look what they endured. But they decided to strike and shut that place down. Of course, they're going to get rid of them as many as they can. But they did the ultimate thing. They sacrificed money for their family. They sacrificed, keeping their job. They sacrificed a lot of things to make a point. That's something we won't do. Now, that would not have done a thing to us. Us stop spending money in this country the way we do wouldn't have done a thing for us but to save money. That's what COVID taught everybody. When we couldn't go spend money, even black people in the poor neighborhoods were surprised at how much money they were saving.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So imagine how much money you would save if you just stop spending your money frivolously in this country that they expect. We are the #1 consumers in this country. And we need to stop spending money. And that's what will get you your rights. And that's what those men did. Hats off to them for suffering for the cause. Something black people will not do today. They will complain their ass off, but they will not do what is necessary to get the point across.